All right, folks. Looks like my mic is working. This music is blasting. Let's get things started over on Twitch. This is our very first stream over on Twitch for this NBA 80s Redux. What are we talking about? Where have you been? Well, let me just get you started like I always do with some media, folks. Smoke them if you got them, drink them if you got them. Get ready for the stream where we show you 1980s role players, highlights, old retro commercials, and of course the NBA Redux means Matt Sweet, the career mode of Matt Sweet. 6-foot white boy from Dorchester known as the Dorchester Kid will join the Celtics to see if we can rewrite the 80s. But I got lots of surprises, guys, and we're following every single bit of it. What can I tell you?
May
Stay
is
tuned.
usually a merry month for Pat Riley and the world champion Los Angeles Lakers. They had vowed to defend their crown this spring and swept San Antonio in the opening round. But then a not-so-funny thing happened on the way to the Forum. The unsung Utah Jazz have shocked the Lakers to within a game of elimination.
Bum, 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 bum.
Utah is laden with talent, led by Karl the Mailman Malone. The Lakers have been unable to keep him from his appointed round. But Malone is not alone. With the leadership of John Stockton and the shot blocking of Mark Eaton, the Jazz are in full swing. The defending champions take the home court advantage into today's Game 7. Will there be champagne, or will the NBA champion fail to repeat for the 19th straight time? And welcome to CBS Sports Continue.
Well, okay, well, there's our music. A little clumsy on the out, but guys, it's real simple. We've got ourselves some matchups here tonight, and some classic ones at that. Without further ado, I think I'm going to give you one quick commercial. We're going to jump into the 76ers against the Sonics. Dr. J, Moses Malone. Should be an interesting one. Check out this commercial.
The Converse weapon. That's to shoot. That's Matt to do what he was born to do.
It may be so, but that's not all. They let Isaiah play like he's 10 feet tall.
For the kind of moves that never fail, the weapon's the choice of Kevin McHale.
The same is true for Mark McGuire. When I wear weapons, I'm on fire.
Well, what can the weapons do for King? Why, I can do just about anything.
You already know what you did for me.
What?
I walked away with the MVP.
The Converse weapon, the #1 weapon in the NBA.
All right, so let's get to some gameplay. Let's see if we got some legit gameplay. I see right off we've got a little issue here. I'll just say thanks for tuning in. This is going to be a fun stream, and may have a couple of issues here. It looks like we're experiencing one of those issues right off the bat. But this usually affects us more at the early part of the stream. I could not explain to you why that is, but it tends to happen more at the beginning and then kind of levels out. I can see we're in Seattle. That I can tell you. But let's see if we can't get this to level out. Be smooth. Be real smooth. Well, we got something cooking. So let's get in here. Now, I do not have the face swap yet. I cannot do Dick Stockton for you folks, but it would go something like this. Here we are in Seattle. Maybe a little Marv Albert. Little Marv Albert. The Seattle Supersonics, former champions, taking on the 76ers. Let me get out of the way here. Maurice Cheeks, Julius Erving, that's Dr. J, Bobby Jones, Charles Barkley, and Moses Malone will be on the road here in Seattle. And we've definitely got ourselves a wonkadelic situation here. So let's just fix this up. I believe we can get this to level out. Oh, it really wants to play games, does it? Well, the reception in Seattle is just not what it used to be, apparently. Let's bang the old rabbit ears here, see if we can't get this to cooperate. And again, this has affected us a lot more in the beginning of the stream than it has later in the stream. So let's just see if we can't get it to calm down, settle out. And I'm probably not going to get involved here early. I'm just going to let these guys do it. You'll notice right off a lot of detail going into these rosters, the courts themselves. If I see a mistake, I will correct it as best I can. And here we go. Seattle Supersonics here, taking on the Sixers. This music is from the future. Shot is off here. Charles Barkley, Big Chuck, pulls it out of there. And here come the 76ers in transition. Now, the number 24, it's a long story as to why Tom Chambers is wearing 25 rather than 24. I'm not going to get really into it, but NBA2K is to blame. I've done everything I can here, and that number is retired from Seattle with a different player. So Chambers, who wear 24 his whole career, will have to wear the number 25. And here's Gus Williams. Remember, SONICS, I think, won a championship in 78 or 9, if I'm not mistaken. That shot misses. We've got legitimate glitch problems here, and I think we're just going to go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this for you guys. Just to keep things moving, let's start with this one.
I got an idea. What? First one to miss watches a winner eat 2 Big Macs.
Hey, can I play?
No. Over the Grand Canyon, off your face, through the window, off the floor, nothing but net.
Watch this shot.
Hey, can I play?
No!
Out the hatch, over the beach, through the window, off the scoreboard, nothing but net.
Please? Pretty please? No!
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
No. Larry, I'm hungry. What do you say I buy you a Big Mac? I'll buy. No, I'll buy. Play the Sue buys. Okay. Around Saturn, through the dipper, nothing but net.
Guys, I can make that.
All right, so let's see here. If we get back to this, can we possibly get this to cooperate? Let's take a close look. Oh, it does not look like it wants to cooperate. Okay, so let me, I'm willing to play ball. I'm willing to play ball with this. Let's take a look. Right, well, I guess we're back. And so, check it out. Maurice Cheeks with the dish to Charles Barkley. By the way, hopefully this will settle in. We'll get some steady gameplay here. As I say, this has affected me more in the early part of the streams. I don't know what that is, but once it settles in, it's usually pretty good. Gus Williams, locked down by Maurice Cheeks. Chambers kicks it to Dale Ellis. Real bucket in his day. I have some highlights for Dale Ellis if you guys are interested. And there's a nice finish from Mo Cheeks. Perennial all-star Mo Cheeks. I don't know how many all-star appearances he had, but in the 80s, he was there. Ellis. And we do not do free throws. You will find very quickly that we just cost you 3 minutes. Oh, wow. The whole thing just died on us. Well, that's not particularly good at all, is it? Well, folks, I believe we're going to kick it to a little more media.
Here's the Mavericks with a chance to take the lead. McGuire, jumper, in the spiral. 2 seconds, 1 second. Incredible! Hey, with 5 seconds into the front court, goes to Malone into the corner. Malone throws up a brick left side. Oh my goodness, what a shot! America's game. Unbelievable shot. It's fan
fantastic.
All right, now I'll tell you what. Here's what I really want to show you guys. Take a look at this. And if you don't know, during his time, he entered the league in '89. David Robinson from Navy was really a problem. That's him just dispatching of Jordan.
You're shaking your head.
And he was 7'1". That's Jordan just getting out of the way.
And he picks it up and steps around him. What a tremendous play.
Rodman, big smile on his face as he nods. Here we go. It's Robinson. David Robinson and a foul. Look at Rodman.
Championship hug. That was like Magic Johnson.
Rodman and Robinson. But it's worth.
Manning comes out to help on Johnson, leaves Robinson, and David goes to the hole for the slam.
He not only dunked it, but he dunked on 3 guys. Oh, my.
Pretty thorough analysis from Mrs. Robinson. David goes up, draws the foul, gets the back. Can you believe that one? I don't believe that basket.
That's an amen.
That's an amen.
That's right.
Back to him. Big cut, Benjamin underneath. Nowhere for the block. Highlight film rejection, David Robinson. And at the end. Even David has to manage just to hit with a smile. Manning under it. Big cut, Benjamin underneath. David Robinson. And at the end. Manning under it.
Yeah. What was the problem? Both defensively and offensively.
The legs right now at this point in the season. Oh, Robinson over Malone. He took the ball away on the rebound, put it right back down.
Oh, Ronnie, look at the San Antonio bench. They can't believe what they saw.
He just took that right away from Karl Malone.
Looked like a rugby scrum there in the lane, didn't it?
Robinson. Oh, hammers it down. And a three-point play.
If we take a look at the dunk here, you were just mentioning some of the weight that Buck Johnson is giving away. Well, it all
And dispatched of Olajuwon. Remember, those guys were at the top of their game. Robinson was a problem.
But Houston will have 1.2 seconds to
He just
work
dunked on Olajuwon
if
again.
they can recover.
Tonight, Robinson, the lob to the weak side. He's all over that shot.
Only 2 points. They go back to the same set. Here's the alley-oop. Oh, wow.
Convert that. But right here, Karl Malone's supposed to help. He's there. Karl just can't jump like David Robinson. Jumps right over him and dunks it on top of Karl's head.
That's complete. Johnson. Robinson. Up and under. No! Tip good. Oh, wow. And it counted. It counted at the buzzer. Oh, my goodness. Duncan got it before the buzzer went. I think that was Robinson's too. I don't know. Was it really? Yeah.
Remember, for a minute, those guys together, Duncan and Robinson, forget it, man. Absolutely devastating. So let's see if we're doomed here or if we can't get something cooking here. We're going to find out real quick. We're going to see if we can't, well, it's not acknowledging that, so let's go ahead and just keep trying to play games with it. Maybe we can reconvince it that life is okay. I don't know. Let's find out. Tonight has been a wild night of technical problems, I have to say. We had a problem on our other stream, and I do not see this wanting to acknowledge this. We've had some problems with this, but nothing so extreme that it won't recognize it at all. That seems kind of nutty. All right, it wants to suddenly be back. Well, in our absence, 12-point margin for the Sonics. Philly struggling. I'll buy it. Oh, wow. This cable is really something else. We're going to have to interrupt Extreme again, yet again. Well, let's see if technicalities don't bury this stream. Andrew Toney into the game for the Sixers. Here's a big screen from Barkley. He rolls right through it. Moses with the screen. Cheeks to the basket. Can't get it. Jack Sigma with the board. Kicks it out quickly to Gus Williams, who's picked up by Dr. J in the open court. Puts it on the left hand, comes down the paint. Big foul from Doc. We don't do the free throws. And with that in mind, it'll cost you 3 minutes. Or the quarter, in this case. So here we go. Big lead by the Sonics all over the 76ers. That's Caldwell Jones into the game. Mo Cheeks at the point. Kicks it to the Doc. So that's Jones, Moses, and Barkley on the front line. Kicks it to Cheeks. Oh, that's a nice pass. Moses felt the pressure of Lonnie Shelton. Sonics. Nothing doing. Dr. J pulls it out of there in the open court. Kicking the ABA afro, and here's Mo Cheeks. Not picked up in time.
Maurice Cheeks.
So, 20-point margin here in this opening game after much technical difficulties. As I say, it often levels out here as it continues. If you were there for some of those opening technical difficulties, I do apologize. Xavier McDaniels can't get it, and Barkley rips it right out of there. A round mound of rebound. The Auburn Tiger down the lane with the body. Nothing doing. Shelton kicks it out to Xavier McDaniel. McDaniel finds Sam Vincent on the cut. You'll notice the game is slowed down about 45%. That's to create that 80s kind of vibe here. Short shorts, long socks. Set yourself with as Dr. J kicks it to Moses. And Philly's had a tough time offensively over the last couple of weeks. They're just not living up to their potential for the 83 champions that they were. I've got this lineup: Bobby Jones, the great Secretary of Defense, Dr. J, Moses Malone, Cheeks, Tony, Clint Richardson, all the guys that got it done, and I still can't really get them on a winning streak. So let's see what they can do here. Here is the pass from Dr. J up ahead, and yet again, struggling with little shots here. Maurice Cheeks finally gets the foul, but a 20-point margin here for the 76ers. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. The Sonics came out red hot. I don't know what they can do here to get back in this game. Let's find out. Ooh, I'm just hoping that the technical difficulties calm down. I'm drinking enough vodka. That is a bad shot, but the tip, wow, from Sigma keeps it alive. Dr. J pulls it out of there. Julius Erving was all that. And I'm going to probably start with those highlights on the next break. We'll kick to Julius Erving. And, of course, Caldwell Jones, picked up by Xavier McDaniel with the left-handed hook. That's old school stuff. Moses getting bullied out of the lane right now. Not a great night for Moses Malone so far, but Chuck is doing his part, though, pulling the rebounds. He's got Dr. J slicing on the wing. Here comes Barkley all the way in. And since we do not do free throws, we are going to be forced to jump ahead. Now, at the risk of course, the USB giving us all sorts of problems, I'm going to just gently cue up our next commercial. And it's going to be, as I said, Dr. J.
Well, Doc dunks it. What a play. Man, I can't believe that dunk. I've never seen
He was
one
the
like
first guy to just take flight. The word hang time got into the conversation.
Seems like a man possessed.
Blowing past Jamal Wilkes there.
Look out.
They say he's getting old, but look, there's some things that you just never seem to lose.
Oh.
He is such an exciting player on that fast break.
Bob McAdoo's just sitting around watching on that one.
And there is Julius Irving. Look at that move behind
Doc.
the back. Oh!
Irving is absolutely unstoppable.
Oh, I love that guy. I love that guy.
Climb the ladder.
We've seen some awesome one-on-one moves up both sides of the floor tonight.
The gamble by Julius Irving hurt them that time.
Oh.
Julius roaring to the basket, came up in Walton's face. And Julius, unbelievable in a wide-open situation. I have never seen anybody be able to do the things that he can do. Goes to the foot race, and here he comes. Doctor looks for daylight. With feet, he took that to the hoop. Julius Irving on his approach pass to the takeoff. About 12 feet from the basket, looking it right up and over. Gross.
Malone, pass deflected, going to be stolen, I think, with the Doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes.
The cradle, baby.
The baby to sleep and slam dunk. The Doctor made a sensational play.
Before Jordan did it. Before Jordan did it.
That baby way around.
Rock that baby to sleep. Dr. J. And I tell you what, we're going to head back to this gameplay. Looks like our USB is acting right. Who knew? Now, I don't think I can resist. I think the Philly seems out of it, and maybe out of it terminally. So let's see what we can do here to get involved. Andrew Toney, Hawkins, Ivoroni. I think it's obviously Andrew Toney, who was a sniper in his own right. Truly a great shooter. Oh, wow. And it just locks up on us like that. All right, well, let's see if we can't, get it to play ball. I still have faith in tonight's stream. I do. I absolutely do. And we are going to try it out again. Let's see if we can't get this to go. So, Gus Williams. Gus Williams can't get it. Kick it up to Doug Collins coming off the bench. Collins had the injuries. Hey, Hersey Hawkins. We've got a nice little... We're going to go to a trap. Ivoroni up front. There we go. That's a very feminine man. It's the 80s. I don't think they had female refs. I'm just going to call feminine, questionable, gender, non-specific, fluid sort of situation there. Mark Ivoroni cannot get it. Oh, there's the big block for Sigma. Yeah, wow. Okay, so the Sonics are all that. We're just going to call it like we see it. Andrew Toney. All right. Let's back it up. So the Sixers are virtually out of this game. I have the wonderful challenge now of taking Andrew Toney, seeing if I can't. There we go. There we go. Daryl Dawkins is a big dunk master.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Daryl Dawkins, known for his dunking, kind of just got clogged up by Jack Sigma. Oh, there it is. Toney kicks it out to Ivoroni. Andrew Toney hits another one, baby. Your boy is Andrew Toney right now. I'm going to try to bring this lead back. I'm going to try to put some pressure on the Sonics. Ooh. Gus Williams put me in the deep cooker right there. Hawkins. See if we get a tip. We get a little screen from Daryl Dawkins. Tony on the roll. Can't get it. I looked at these stats on basketballreference.com. So if you want to know where to get the stats, it's from basketballreference.com. Oh, I got stripped by Gus Williams right there. That's not good at all. Ivoroni. Bounce pass. Oh, I got stripped. Woo-hoo-hoo. The Sonics are not playing games out here. Here it is, Ivoroni again. This time up ahead. Andrew Toney squares his feet up and gets a third straight bucket. So I was been able to bring it back to 14 by the half. We're going to make a stop here. Need to stop. Oh. There it is. Kick it out to Ivoroni. Mark Ivoroni nails it. And watch, we've cut it to 13. I think that is fair enough for us to do our own homemade show, which is what we do here. We just come in and we just bang it up and we just knock out the halftime show. Here it is. Sonics led by Dale Ellis, 16 points on 7 of 10 shooting. Gus Williams, another 13. And we watched him do some, he picked off that bounce pass like it was nothing. Scrappy, loose play, mid-range game. Gus Williams hits the 3. Jack Sigma, 9 boards and 11 points in a first half that was sensational. And he really sent a message to Daryl Dawkins, and even Moses Malone for that matter, that he was in charge. Freddie Brown with another 11 points. And then here for the Sixers, Daryl Dawkins did have a good half, though, and matched Sigma. Hersey Hawkins, 8 points off the bench here for the 76ers, which they certainly needed. And let's see, one more time. We've got Andrew Toney, 7 points. I got 3 of these. These are my shots right here. Let me just take some credit here for these deep shots here from Andrew Toney. Bang! Bang! All right, and that's how it went. And then we've got Julius Erving, 6 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. And all I can tell you is we're ready for more basketball. Let's do this. All right, let's go.
That's an 8-second violation.
8-second violation. What? You know what that is? That is disappointing as shit. I am so sorry. I'm trying to get the stream up. Sixers are blindly playing here. And watch. I definitely want to switch it up. If I'm going to be the Sixers now, I want to be Bobby Jones. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Alright, if you don't know who Bobby Jones is, you're about to find out, motherfuckers. Here we go. Bobby Jones, the ultimate role player. It just sucked. He's very upset right now with himself. Hands on the hips. They really got that body language down. Some pressure from the Sixers here. Trying to change the tide of this game. Sonics going deep into the clock here. 7 seconds left. That is the opening they wanted. Sixers cannot leave that shot open. So Moses having a tough night here. Really not getting into the scoring column. 3-second violations. Well, let's see what it means. Let's see what it means. Still pressure from the Sixers here trying to crawl back into this one. And I am Bobby Jones, the Secretary of Defense. So all I know is I can block shots, steal things, double team, fill in the lane. I got it like that. Man, okay, I still say we're in this. I still say we're in this. Are we trailing? Yes. Is it not good? Wow! Switch. Dale Ellis puts it on us right there. Here's Bobby Jones with the screen. There it is. Where's Cheeks? Pretty good defense here. Oh, wow. Oh, Xavier McDaniels closed that right out onto Bobby Jones, which is not easy, as he is known as a real defender. There's the pass to Moses inside. We'll take that. We'll take that. Assist from Bobby Jones, baby. There's the rebound from Bobby Jones. Kicks it to Dr. J. Julius serving. Bobby Jones. Ooh, there's a bad pass from Bobby Jones right there. Whoa! Xavier McDaniel with a muscle move right down there against Bobby Jones, which is not easy. Again, he is a defensive specialist. Charles Barkley, fader, count it. Bad lob. Cut it to 15. And you know what? That is enough of a dead ball for me to do what I need to do, which is get you guys to see a particular little mini doc. And that is right. This one right here, folks. Check this out.
24, Bobby Jones.
Secretary of Defense.
He's just spectacular. One of the most underrated, great players of all time. I mean, he just did, and his teams would always win.
Cheers.
He's one of those guys that he couldn't really shoot it. Wasn't a great scorer, but he was such a winner. And had such a, he just knew if you had him on your side, you were going to win.
The doctor able to track it down somehow into Bobby Jones. Bobby scores and full time. Archibald intercepted by Bobby Jones, and the game is over. He wants to win a championship for Philadelphia, and will do it coming off the bench. Not many players like Bobby Jones would accept the role, a star player to come off the bench and play 20 minutes. To Bobby Jones, going to the hoop. Basket counts and a foul on Bird. And so the best jumpers in basketball, he stretches out. That's a phenomenal play by Bobby Jones.
The defense.
best in the NBA, Bobby Jones.
Bobby Jones came flying through after the block at the other end.
And Chiefs will take it all the way. It's from the Lakers court, Jordan. Bobby Jones. And they have a
That is right, folks. That's just how it is. So let's get back to this game. I think that's going to cost everybody 3 minutes. That's how we do it. And back to Seattle live. Now watch. It says I'm Barkley. I don't know how I feel about that. What I'd rather be, again, is Andrew Toney. Maybe just hit out, just hang out on the perimeter and try to damage this team here. Try to get in a streak. I got Freddie Brown, downtown Freddie Brown. Ooh, I gotta watch him. Tony. Shit. So we're just getting stomped here. This one could be out of reach.
Seattle foul.
But we don't do free throws, so we will just quickly jump ahead.
At the line for the 76ers.
And we don't do free throws, so that'll cost you 3 more minutes. And with this giant lead here, I think we're just going to accept the inevitable that the Sonics got all over the Sixers tonight at home. We finished this one with a giant margin here, and we'll take a look at how the Sonics did it. Downtown Freddie Brown, 27 points to his name, downtown. Dale Ellis dropped 26 points. And the Sonics look to be a rising power in the West here. This all-80s Sonics team. Gus Williams, another 20 points to the backcourt. Really, really devastating here with Dale Ellis, the new gen, and the older gen, Gus Williams and Freddie Brown. That is a problem. Lonnie Shelton got to work down in the paint tonight and got the best of Charles Barkley and Jack Sigma, a double-double himself. So Sonics doing it all right. Maybe too much here. And then Charles Barkley, 17-12. Good performance here, but just not enough given the quiet evening from Moses Malone, Dr. J here. You see in action. I can tell you right now, Daryl Dawkins, 15-13, Maurice Cheeks, Moses Malone, 11-8, only 12 attempts from the floor. Not going to be enough, folks, against this red-hot Sonics team that's been mauling everybody. But we're going to check out one more game here, and then we'll get to our main event, Matt Sweet. So, if I'm not mistaken, the very next game here, let's take a quick look. I think it's the Bucks and the Jazz. Yeah, Bucks and Jazz. I think before we do that, here it is. And the Jazz, by the way, have been on fire too. The Bucks loaded. Craig Hodges, Sidney Moncrief, Marcus Johnson, Terry Cummings, Bob Lanier, Winters off the bench, a nasty team. Bobby Dandridge, an aging Bobby Dandridge. So I'm telling you what, right now, this should be a terrific, terrific game. And as we're setting up, I don't see why I shouldn't give you something related to what we got going on here. This one right here does the trick.
The Bucks are going strong on TV 18.
TV 18!
Live from the Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri, the Milwaukee Bucks take on the Kansas City Kings. Tonight's game is brought to you by light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
This is retro enough.
For all your insurance needs, call your local Sentry agent, where all's well even when all isn't. True Value Hardware.
All's well even when all isn't.
McDonald's, where it's a good time for the great taste. Toyota, who reminds you that it's a good feeling to buckle up for safety. And by Speed TV and Appliance, the right price, customer satisfaction guarantee.
The Bucks are going strong on TV. Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, if that doesn't have you excited about this game, I don't know what can get you excited about this game. But I will say this. Utah has been on fire. John Stockton and Karl Malone have been absolutely running people over. So I'm going to go into my Dick Stockton voice here, guys. Here we are in Utah. Can the Bucks on the road steal a defeat from the Utah Jazz on fire 10-4? Here we've got Sidney Moncrief leading this team. The aging Bob Lanier. Brian Winters, one of the great shooters of the era. We're going to find out. Stockton, Griffin, Thurl Bailey, Karl Malone, Mark Eaton face off against Hodges, Moncrief, Bob Lanier, Terry Cummings for the Bucks. And there's Mark Eaton, the great blocking master. This should be a heck of a matchup. Marcus Johnson, who was a big scoring threat for the Bucks throughout that era. And guys, settle in. It's the 80s Redux. Our main event coming up. Matt Sweet and the Celtics will face off against Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight film, and the Atlanta Hawks, Spud Webb. Here comes, Terry Cummings. Should have been called for a travel. Doesn't get it. He's up against Karl Malone. Malone and he face to face. Looks like a boxing match. Looks like Holyfield Tyson. Can't get it. Mark Eaton kicks it on the wing. Here we go. The absolutely sensational John Stockton. Left hand, steps back. Ooh, in the air. Almost hanging in the air there. Sidney Moncrief. And watch, the Bucks, known for their defense, they're going to put a lot of pressure on anyone they face. And by the way, I went to basketballreference.com to get the team's best opponent's low score versus this most scoring team's individual stats, etc., so forth, so we could get this thing to really pop off as a simulator. I probably, again, won't get too involved until I get bored and decide I want to get involved. And there's Daryl Griffith. Can't get it. Bob Lanier kicks it out. Terry Cummings in the open court. And here we go. Craig Hodges. Swings it around, kicks it back to Cummings. Here's the mismatch. Cummings should have the bucket, and he does. A nice switch there, the acknowledgement from Craig Hodges. And they get the easy bucket. Drinking some Dr. Pepper and some vodka if you're in Russia. Skol. Bob Lanier kicks it out. Moncrief, the scoring phenom from this Bucks team in the 80s. Moncrief was both a lockdown defender and a scoring machine. He led this team. Wow. Mark Eaton didn't plant his feet. Sloppy play from Mark Eaton. And by the way, as I pointed out, don't ask me why this USB settles in and calms down and starts doing fine. It just does. Beginning of the stream, it's often clumsy. I'd like a better solution. I'm working on that. And here we go. Daryl Griffith can't get the open jumper. He's been streaky this year. Some success and sometimes he runs cold. Terry Cummings picked up in his tough matchup against Karl Malone, the mailman. And here we go. Marcus Johnson goes right at Eaton with a couple of head fakes. He's going to draw the foul. Unfortunately for him, we don't do free throws. So it's going to cost him 3 minutes. And it's going to delight us with a quick sim. Bucks ahead, 11-6. And again, we don't do free throws, so that too will cost you 3 minutes. Here it is. Pretty close game here. Brian Winters into the game for the Bucks. Winters, great pull-up jumper, mid-range master of the era. So here, Lanier. Excuse me, Alton Lister. Excuse me. Lister joins Lanier. There's Paul Pressey. Nothing doing. That is a great pass right there to Jeff Hornacek. That's Bob Hansen, I believe, with the assist here. I went deep down the benches, guys, with this basketballreference.com to make sure you guys get true 80s delight. I got a lot more commercials, some really funny stuff. Sorry for some of the technical clumsiness off the top. It's almost inevitable at times. Cheers. Well, absolutely back and forth game here with great defense on both sides. Oh, Butterfingers. Lister kicks it back out. Paul Pressey, known for having great one-on-one skills here. Bob Hansen getting back down the lane. Can't get it. Here's Truck Robinson. Kicks it out to Stockton, the master. He'll find Hansen with a little fancy little move here. He can't get the bucket. And that is going to be a foul on Dandridge. That is going to take us to our first break. Marcus Johnson kind of thinking it through. That's going to take us to our first break, and that's going to also cost them 3 minutes. But before we jump back in, we're definitely going to check out more media. Now, I believe this one is exactly where we are right now. Right here. Check this out, folks.
Not a real ding-dong battle here. He dribbles across center court, shoots, and in she goes.
Converse was and is the first name in basketball. And with new cons, always will be. Converse, official shoe of the NBA.
And what else can I show you guys? Here's an old classic right here. This is kind of a beautiful commercial. Check this out. Absolutely. Okay, so check it out, folks. Let's get back to this gameplay. See if we can't jump in here and find a solution here. Milwaukee leads by 4. Nothing doing here. The mailman pulls it out of there. Stockton with the hezzy. Pulls up, drains it. John Stockton, Mr. Consistency, leads the league, NBA that is, in steal, all-time steals. Check that stat out. Don't trust me. You can go to basketballreference.com. Mark Eaton, wow! Bob Lanier, his old knees are holding up as he dunks it right over Mark Eaton. And Mark Eaton, known for his blocking. I think he's top 10 on all-time blocks in the NBA. And here's Stockton. That's a great feed right there. Griffith cannot get that one to land. Here's the kick out. Hodges on the wing. Lanier. And Lanier is warming up. Bob Lanier with a couple of quick buckets here now. 17 points he averages at home. A little less on the road, but he's going to need a big night here. Thurl Bailey, too athletic, gets it done. Paul Pressey. It's the mid-ranger. Milwaukee looks strong right now. Darrell Griffith. If you don't know Darrell Griffith, he was a slam dunk competitor against Jordan, Dominic Wilkins of that era. Ooh, Marcus Johnson with a big dunk here. So we've got a tit for tat battle here going. This is what I want, something a little more even. The Sonics jumped all over the 76ers. I would look at the stats. If the numbers are too jacked up on Seattle, they'll get a little trimming of the wings. I like to adjust this week by week as we go. So when we head into the playoffs, we've got realistic gameplay. So far, we're looking good here. All right, that is a dead ball that we're going to allow. Why? Because my controller dropped to the floor. Oh! Pressey comes in off the bench with an athletic performance here. The Bucks shooting fantastically since Pressey got into the game. Picked up their percentage here. And here's Eaton with the brick wall. Stockton's going to have plenty of room off the pick and roll. He's molested by Bob Lanier. And that is his second foul. He's still not in any trouble here. Great performance from the Bucks. So Eaton inbounding to let's see, Griffith on the wing. Karl Malone with the screen. Griffith steps back off the window. That's an easy bucket for Utah. Quick timeout for Milwaukee. And again, we are going to enjoy that for a second and cut to my Dick Stockton voice. Ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic battle in Milwaukee. And either way, we're going to jump ahead 3 minutes. When we come back, we will have action. But in the meantime, we already saw that one. Here we go. I think this one's a good one right here. Yeah, I think this one's cool. Check this out.
I tell you, it's him.
This is so
Are you
80s.
sure this is his blazer? Just wait, okay? Hey, Mike, is that really your car?
Yep.
He really does drive a Chevy, told ya.
And while we're on the subject, why don't we just do this?
You know who the best player in the game is? Me, Mars Blackman. And I'm way above the rim, demonstrating some serious hang time. Very serious. Do you know how I get up for my game? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? That's right. Air Jordan, Air Jordan, Air Jordan. Mike, what's up? Oh, money. Why you want to do that to me? Why you leave me hanging? Come on. I got it. Oh, Mike, man.
This one actually has a bonus one here built in.
Mars Blackman here again. You know, nobody in the world could cover my main man, Michael Jordan. Nobody. Nobody. I'm telling you, it's impossible. Impossible.
However, it's easy to cover Mars Blackman.
Oh man! All right. Well, I've had some problems with the copyright on that Diana Ross song. So anyway, let's get right back into this game here, guys. Dick Stockton reporting back from Utah, guys. Here we are. We'll see you at halftime. Well, this is interesting. Turn of events. Why don't we do this?
At the line, for your Jazz, Darrell Griffith.
All right, so we got the. We're apparently on the bench. We're the coach. I know. This is a strange. We don't do free throws, people. We just don't do them. I know what I did last time. I think it was... Yeah, hang on. That's what I did last time. Yep. That is a strange glitch in the game. Oh, now it wants to go back to this. Alright, well, I'm going to let it do this for just a minute because this is just bizarre. But I think this is what I did last time, and then I changed the controller. Now it wants to well, I think we'll find some sort of solution here. We're gonna go with Milwaukee. We're gonna go with. All right. I don't think we should play with this too much. So we're just going to roll with it. It's going to force me to be the Bucks. I'm Bob Lanier. My job is to get back in this game. I have Thurl Bailey. And this is a tough matchup because Lanier is at the end of his career in the 80s. The concern was his knees and him staying strong. And here we go. Great defense. Bob Lanier, not known as a great passer at all. Barkley, or excuse me, Cummings got destroyed here. So I'm just kind of covering the paint here. Bob Lanier, the aging Bob Lanier. Wow, Thurl Bailey's too much for us. Johnson. So we're down 11. We're still in this game. Bob Lanier with the big defense. Kicks it out. Yeah, baby. Lanier sends the message. Set some screens with my big boy. Here we go. Karl Malone. Bob Lanier got a hand on it. Did not matter. Stockton gets the bucket. We're down 13. There's the big screen. The wall from Lanier. There it is. Inside to Cummings. It's great team basketball from Milwaukee, but the shot does not fall. And here we have it. Tom Snyder up later. We're going to have some Tom Snyder clips for those of you who remember the 80s, late night. That would be the vibe. There's the steal. Lanier kicks it to Terry Cummings. There it is. Bob Lanier. The end-to-end play from Bob Lanier here. 8 points, a couple of steals, affected a lot of shots. There we go. Sidney Moncrief, and we're crawling back in this game, guys. We cut it to 8. Listen, Utah is definitely not happy about this shit. Look at this. Karl Malone's having an identity crisis out there. Meanwhile, what is that? Sidney Moncrief, just Craig Hodges just running around in circles? I do not know. But what I can tell you is this. We're going to jump ahead about 3 minutes because that's what it costs you when these things happen. And we're going to cut to some media. And tonight we're going to feature a couple of players that maybe you do know, maybe you don't know. Let's go with my favorite right here. My favorite role player of that era, if it wasn't Bobby Jones, it might have been this guy. Kurt Rambis.
Jones, high post. Kareem giving him the shot. High post. Kareem.
Hang on. Not that one. That is not the one. We're looking for something a little more exciting. Here it is.
When you think of the Los Angeles Lakers, several images come to mind. Kareem's graceful skyhook, Magic's great passes, Pat Riley's stylish clothes, and that relentless running game. But a large part of the Lakers' success has to be attributed to an unsung hero, Kurt Rambis, a lunch bucket kind of player who thrives in chic L.A.
From far and wide, people come to Los Angeles in search of their fantasies. That was true during the 1982 NBA Finals, when the Lakers were spirited to a championship by an unheralded power forward, Kurt Rambis. Cut by one NBA team and banished to the European leagues, Kurt magically appeared to give LA the added dimension of front court muscle. He played a major role in the Lakers' victory over Philadelphia.
It was a dream come true. It was something I always wanted to do since the first time I picked up a basketball, was to play in the NBA Finals like that.
A starter for 5 seasons, Rambis now understands what it takes to stay on top. He constantly strives to maintain a winning edge.
We fast break a lot, and the most important part of basketball and fast breaking is rebounding. You got to be able to get the ball, stop the other team from scoring, and get the outlet pass going, and there's no finesse way to rebound. I don't let any of those little things bother me. You know, if somebody hits me with an elbow, you know, I know that it was by accident. I hit people with elbow, and I never mean to do it. You know, that's just part of the game, and you just have to block those things out and worry about that ball, that missed shot, rather than what this guy's doing to you on the side. I'm a trench-type player. I enjoy playing inside.
Undoubtedly, LA boasts more talented athletes, but few are more valuable than Kurt Rambis.
He has a real aggressive nature that is intense and can really bring a lot to the team. And that in itself is a talent. Hustle is a talent.
Despite the likes of Kareem and Magic, Kurt Rambis lays claim to a sizable following. Perhaps fans see a little bit of themselves in number 31, an overachiever who's made it big.
The people are out there, they appreciate what I do. They appreciate the fact that I work hard. I might not have the talent that the other players have, yet they appreciate my role in the team, the things that I do to help the team win.
Scrappy guy. And by the way, yeah, I mean, where are the role players? Where are the people, you know, where are the people that are willing to kind of like just make it happen as a team? It is a good question. I'm going to get all emotional, so fuck that. Let me drink more vodka. Here we go. We're back in Utah. Back to you, Dick. Stop crying like a little bitch. Okay, here we go. It is again Milwaukee. And right now, I gotta say, this game is terrific right here. I'm enjoying playing as the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know, man. This is too much fun here. I don't have a dog in the race, but I like Bob Lanier's who I'm playing as right now. Let's see, who just popped into the game here? It'll be Bobby Dandridge and Alton Lister. So I've switched to Alton Lister. I think that means, I think for me it means be Sidney Moncrief. This guy's on fire right now. All right, Sidney Moncrief. I don't do free throws, but look at him, he's on fire. Bam, he's got the and one. Let him have it. So my assignment is John Stockton. Just, you know, I probably should go out of my way to find some details, highlights on these guys, because Stockton, again, and Moncrief at the head of their... There it is, Cummings with the left-handed hook. Cummings was almost a right-handed player with a left-handed dunk. Like, they give you the preference there. He was a strangely powerful player. I don't have detailed highlights on him. He's one of the guys I got to get right now, but a lot of people I do have. Moncrief, no. Cummings. Oh. Ooh, that was a mistake. I got emotional. Moncrief got emotional. Sidney Moncrief putting on a clinic here, baby. Chuck Robinson hits the floor. We got some 80s basketball. The refs are letting it go. You'll notice the game is slowed down about 45%. It's a decision I made to keep it sort of 80s-esque. There's the pass. Cummings can't get it. Great inner defense there from Chuck Robinson. And here comes, wild play here. This is Bob Hansen. Anyway, Bob Hansen there with the free throw, but we don't do free throws, and that will basically cost you the quarter. It's a 3-minute, just sort of brush by. Another one will cost you 3. This is how we play this game. It'll be down to 7 minutes, and we'll jump in here. And here we go. A 10-point margin for Utah, and it's our job to pull this thing back. That's all we can do. Let's go ahead and do this. Primary focus, get shooters open. Marcus Johnson. Let's go. Let's work on Marcus Johnson getting open. Yep, let him work the mid. Let him work the mid game, back and forth. We'll get it. So we got a half-court pressure here. It's a messy attempt here. Out to Johnson again. We double down and giving him some room in the mid-range. Marcus Johnson. This is nice. This is nice. Milwaukee action, baby. I may have to run that Milwaukee commercial one more time. I think that we're getting the Milwaukee commercial with the local insurance office right after the break. We're getting the stream from Milwaukee's local. There it is. No. Mark Eaton. There we go. Mark Eaton. What is this guy? Mormon? There we go. There it is. Hit that. There it is. Cummings, go. Go, Cummings. Nice. And the flush. Cummings with the hang on the rim. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. All right, here we go. Lots of pressure from Milwaukee trying to climb back in this one. A lot of pressure, spamming the buttons, looking for a steal. Oh, and the mailman delivers. And if you don't know who the mailman is, I got some highlights coming up on that for sure. We're deep into this one though. 4 minutes left. Milwaukee. Oh, Moncrief on fire. Sidney Moncrief cuts it to 5 here. Lots of pressure from Milwaukee. Hornacek. Ice cold. That's that ice cold Mormon blood. There it is. Cummings. Left-handed dunk. Here's the pressure. Here's the pressure. But you don't want to pressure a guy like Stockton. Jazz calls timeout. And that's exactly what we want. To tell you the truth, this couldn't be better for us. John Stockton holds that ball like it's going to do something, like it's sacred, like he's going to get out of trouble. But here's all we know is that we've got some serious media to show you guys. And I just promised you guys that I would show you. Here it is. That is what I promised you right here.
The Bucks are going strong on TV 18.
That shit is hard.
Live from the Kemper Arena in
Milwaukee
Kansas
Bucks
City,
are hard,
Missouri,
bro.
the Milwaukee Bucks take on the Kansas City Kings. Tonight's game is brought to you by Light Beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
This is Milwaukee.
Sentry
Drink your ass
Insurance.
away.
For all your insurance needs, call your local Sentry agent.
Nice
Where all
Polish
is
boy
well,
like
even
Paul
when all
McKeskey
isn't.
plays for
True
us.
Value
What could
Hardware.
possibly go
We've
wrong?
got what it takes. McDonald's, where it's a good time for the great taste. Toyota will remind you that it's
Throw
a great
everybody in.
feeling
Throw
to
in the
buckle
kitchen
up
sink
for
while you're at
safety.
it.
And by Speed TV and Appliance, the right price, customer satisfaction guarantee.
The Bucks are going strong on TV 18. Milwaukee Bucks.
I mean, what the hell, bro? If that's not fire, I don't know what is. Let's see. I've got a couple more things I'd like to show you, though. You guys, Karl Malone. Karl Malone. Watching Utah.
Out front to Jordan. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Jordan backs in on Jeff Bennett. Jeff knocks it away. Picked up by Stockton. Stockton down the left side. Cross court to the mailman. Hammer down.
Take that, Jordan.
Oh, baby. You gotta love it.
This is the same Utah team.
Karl Malone. But it's a deep.
Taken by Wilkins. A fast break develops. The middleman is Stockton. Right side, Malone slammed up. Oh, basket
It's
count.
Michael Cooper he's serving up. Mailman.
Holding, still holding, looking for Karl. Now he got him low. Here it is. Karl on a hit. Scoop. Here it is. The mailman.
That's that slither around the hoop. Finger roll.
Cementing his legacy as the greatest power forward ever to play the game. And they're on their feet at the Delta Center.
Just past Will Chamberlain.
10-footer baseline left.
Beautiful feed for Newman. You see the presence of Mark Eaton, what that means. All Eaton had to do
Stockton
is beat
to
him
Malone.
and
A deadly
made a
combo.
decision.
There's no reason or coincidence, I should say, that these two guys are
strong
way up in
hands
the
on
all-time
my
list.
head of Stockton grabbing that ball. Stockton feed Malone. Look out. And Rock Finland went for the offensive foul. He likes pain now. Oh, my goodness. He was smiling as he was falling.
Bruiser.
Takes the jumper. And then Karl Malone just keeps running. The shortest guy in the court, John Stockton, gets the rebound. One bounce and no left hand on the ball over the top. Nothing Jordan can do.
15 seconds left, left corner.
Jordan had to eat some real shit from Utah,
Stockton, Jazz on the run to the mailman.
including some brutality from Karl Malone, running dudes over.
And the Jazz are up 2 and he'll shoot a free throw. And he used the foul.
And what a big basket there. John Stockton seeing Karl Malone streaking down the court.
The entire crowd is standing. Now Stockton with the ball with 10 seconds. Stockton with 9, with 8. Stockton dribbling. Stockton down the middle. Going to try to get a foul. Over to Malone. 20-foot jumper. Good! 2 seconds. Timeout the Lakers. Great shot by Malone. Great. He's got 14 in the last quarter. He's only played 9 minutes, and he's got 24 in the game. A super shot. Never in doubt.
Karl Malone, the mailman, So let's get back to this game, guys. Let's see what happens with this. Essentially, Milwaukee's been trailing. But we've crawled back into this. Go to Terry Cummings right there in the mid-range. Over Mark Eaton. We've cut it to 3 with plenty of time on the clock. We got pressure in the half court. We're pressuring end-to-end with Stockton now has got to feel pressure from end-to-end. Here we go. Milwaukee. Marcus Johnson, so we've cut it to 1. If you don't know who Marcus Johnson is too, check out Milwaukee's all-time stats. I've got some highlights on him. Here we go, Hornacek picked up. There's the rejection from Milwaukee, the follow by Hornacek. It's a scrap fight. Here we go, kicks it out. Back to Marcus Johnson. Another bucket from Marcus Johnson. Milwaukee back on top with 2.5 minutes. I'm going to have to run that Milwaukee commercial one more time. Milwaukee runs it high. All right, so what are we going to do here? We got to jump ahead. We don't like dead balls. We don't want to chew too much time off the clock, as clearly there's very little time left on the clock. But what can we do here? I think I've got a couple more very cool things for you to check out. This is a legend and a classic. How about this, folks?
Dr. J and Dr. C for Coca-Cola.
2 out of 2 doctors
I know,
recommend
too soon.
Coca-Cola for symptoms of thirst due to
I'm
intense
drinking a
physical
Dr. Pepper.
activity.
Fuck
For
that.
advanced cases of thirst, real cola relief from Coca-Cola.
I concur. A big, bold taste to really refresh you. 2 out of 2 doctors agree. No prescription necessary.
You know, I was a great basketball player when I was in college.
1 out of 2 doctors agree.
What's in the Coke, Bill? All right, one last commercial because I just can't. I just love this one too much. I don't know why. Oh, wait a second. This is the. Oh, you know what? I'm switching. Yeah, I'm going with the one I want. I love this one.
Fantastic. Hi, I'm Dr. J. If you like the NBA game uniforms you see on TV, you need a copy of
Sure
the
do,
1986 official NBA catalog. It's bigger and better than ever. There's great stuff inside,
Better
like
than
team
ever,
jackets
ever,
from
ever,
Starter,
ever.
and pro caps from Sports Specialties. And everything in the NBA catalog comes in all 23 team colors. How do you get your own catalog? Easy. Just send $1 to NBA Catalog, P.O. Box 800-850, Seattle, Washington 98108. You can get T-shirts, shorts, even a Spalding game ball. So remember, send $1 to NBA Catalog, P.O. Box 800-850, Seattle, Washington 98108. Your dollar will be credited to your first order. Send for your catalog today, and remember, you don't have to be a tall guy to wear what the pros.
Now listen to me. Don't interrupt Dr. J again. It's not good for business. Here we go. Here it is. Oh! Oh, shit. Wild gameplay right now. It's getting wild. Utah does not like losing. Trust me, LA had troubles with this team. Oh, and a bucket. Truck Robinson. With a name like Truck, it's hard to defend a guy with a name like Truck that wears a mustache. It looks like he could also be a pimp at his side job. Well, they did say plumbers or whatever. I don't know if he worked as a plumber, but he worked as a pimp. Anyway, I don't think we should worry about that because we don't do free throws here. So Truck Robinson, one way or the other, we're not going to get his shot. Milwaukee still trails by 1 here. Utah, as I said, does not like losing. Was able to strip Stockton last time, not easy. But again, there's a great use of the screen, and Stockton drains it. Whoa! Oh. Winters. Nothing for Brian Winters. They're going to try to get him involved. There's a frantic pace out here right now. If you guys can feel this, it's chaos in here. All right, so. Whoa, too fast on the attempt there, buddy. It's 45 seconds. We can get a good shot. No. Karl Malone. We just got burned by Karl Malone. Winters. Bad shot by Winters here. And that could be an admittance of defeat here. It looks like it. We're going to try to do something here, which is, what do we like to do here?
Teams in the penalty. Substitution on the court. Bucks foul. Greg Hodges. Second personal foul.
We'll let him ice us. Yeah, we don't do the free throws, but in this case, you know, Stockton's putting the game away. We gotta respect that. And there's the dead ball. And I think that's enough for us to know that this was a great victory at home here for Stockton and Malone. And let's take a look at the numbers here. Stockton 24, 12 assists. Daryl Griffith 23 from the small forward. Karl Malone 16 points in just 15 attempts. Thurl Bailey another 14, and they got it done. 12 more. Truck Robinson 11 off the bench. Mike Brown another 8. Big wide body, and of course 11 boards and 6 quiet points for Mark Eaton. Sidney Moncrief 26 points. And let's see, Marcus Johnson, another 21. A couple of great follows here for Marcus Johnson. But it was not enough as Terry Cummings, 16. Bob Lanier, another double-double. They're going to have to settle for the loss here. And what we're going to do is admit that this one is over. Hang on a second. Just do it the old-fashioned way. So that is the final score. Now let's head on back to the studio. We'll queue up our next game. But before I do so, of course, you guys always deserve more highlights. So enjoy this.
And a steal by Strickland, a lazy pass. Olajuwon blocks it away.
Don't forget, Olajuwon was smart. He started learning the game. Suddenly he became insanely good.
Ewing took a shove from Olajuwon and then threw up the facial. Well, he tried to challenge and get around Olajuwon.
The quickness.
And Hakeem gets a block. He gets a second block. Stiff gonna try it again. Yeah, he gets a third block. When will they ever learn? Never, apparently. Olajuwon says, get that stuff out of here.
Purcell for 4. Olajuwon lamps it home.
Hakeem Olajuwon coming in on the left side. No block out by Mason. And it's just all Olajuwon getting up in the air with room to operate.
Otis Thorpe working on Cummings.
Nasty.
He slammed it home from right field.
Makes a move left.
Oh!
Hakeem! Oh, my! That one's going to knock somebody's head off.
Here he is, David Robinson.
Olajuwon and a foul. That
Robinson was so fast. I just showed you guys Robinson earlier. But Olajuwon was scary.
Tied with 5.5 seconds to go.
Drexler puts the ball on Anderson.
Goes, he puts it up, on the rim off, tipped in by Hakeem.
What a chip.
Look at the little just backhand.
Olajuwon.
The Houston Rockets have stunned the Orlando Magic.
Hakeem was the dream, baby.
At the shot, actually.
Here it is, against Ewing. Oh, look at the footwork.
Spectacular move. Hakeem
Oh,
Olajuwon showing the spin.
Nothing Patrick can do.
That footwork from Hakeem.
Down to Hakeem.
Take that, Gilbert Arenas. Oh, take that, Gilbert Arenas.
I'll tell you, Olajuwon has David Robinson just bamboozled.
And I'm telling you what, I've given you guys some good highlights, and I think we're going on to our main event here, folks, which is our Celtics game. Now, before we do anything else, let's save this. And I think we shall also, I think I'm going to do this. I think for right now we'll just go straight to Atlanta. And this is in the Boston Garden with the Heat. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let me just take a quick look here. We defeated Atlanta in Atlanta. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, in Atlanta, we took them out. We kind of dismantled them. But this kid, Michael Barber, is who we're going to be looking for. And you're like, who the hell is Michael Barber? Look, the video game engine is also helping me redux the 80s. Why? Because Matt Sweet, who we're going to talk about in just a second, is not the only thing that can happen here. Essentially, I set the rookie thing to be sort of unlimited, and most of the guys are humdrum dorks. You know, there's nothing terribly impressive about them. But a couple of these guys came out of the womb just insane. And this one kid is named Michael Barber. I'm telling you, he's like Devin Booker. He's crazy sweet. And it's wild. It's wild, the game. But before we even start this game, I want to get you to some media. And I talked about media off the top and characters that I was going to introduce. Well, I'll tell you what, if you don't know the Human Highlight Film, the star of the Atlanta Hawks, Dominique Wilkins, you should take a look right here.
Wilkins the other way. Stand up.
Dominique on the break gets a shot.
You can show that to us again anytime you want. That's good stuff.
Jackson trying to give it back to Tucker. Wilkins.
Trent, how did that feel, Trent? Nobody counted on a reverse stuff from 900 feet in the air.
Tracks it down in the corner, but strips it back, and it's into the waiting arms of Atlanta's Leon Wood to Wilkins, who's alone for his level.
A missed foul shot by Thompson. Again, Grant Long has missed 3 here in this quarter. Slam dunk as he hop, skipped, and jumped down the lane all the way and put it in. That was some slam dunk material there, folks.
Well, the human highlight machine got it cranked up.
Wilkins with 5 seconds time. Dominique with 3 seconds left.
Anthony Edwards, you were saying something about plumbers?
Looks like the Hawks want to run. They find Wilkins. Look out.
That's Larry Bird getting served up right there.
He almost ripped the glass apart on that one.
Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight film.
Spud will run it up. This is Atlanta's Spud. Dominique.
Unbelievable. Willis couldn't get anywhere with Parrish. Dominique fires outside, goes after it. Whoa!
Well, Kevin McHale made a classic mistake. The Celtics, if they've got a big man out on the defense.
45 seconds remaining in the game. 13 on the shot clock. Down low for Dominique. Baseline drive. Dominique. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that jam? I don't know how he did that. Dominique. Oh, my goodness.
That was one of the most fantastic dunks of all time.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks. Impressive as it may be, we got to get back to this game. And this is the main event. Now, you ask me straight off, who the hell is Matt Sweet? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Matt Sweet is from the future. I took my favorite player from the era, and that is, there he is, Matt Sweet right there. Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry's DNA from 2017 championship DNA, and put him in a little unknown white boy named the Dorchester Kid. And here he is. I'm going to tell you, you're going to see outrageous pairing of Larry Bird and Stephen Curry's DNA. And this kid is Michael Barber right here, number 32. He is straight out of the DNA making machine. They created a monster rookie. No one's ever heard of him. And he'll face off tonight with Matt Sweet. Who can win this one? Michael Barber and the Hawks, Dominic Wilkins, Spud Webb? Or will it be Larry Bird, the Celtics, McHale, and Matt Sweet? We're going to find out at the half. And here we are in the Boston Garden. If you do not recall, they do not have air conditioning. The temperatures are soaring in the locker room. Larry with it. Here's the tip. Big defensive rebound here from Koncak, John Koncak. Kicks it up. Michael Barber. And I tell you, this guy's like Devin Booker. He's a sweet mid-range killer. I let the rookie creation thing be wide open, and the engine just happened to create this kid. Of all the rookies that it created, this kid has the craziest numbers. And I realized it, and I was kind of keeping him off the bench because I didn't recognize his name, but I saw his numbers there. And then one night he just opened up. And I realized I got to play him. It's part of the Redux. Now look at this. Robert Parrish has had an incredible season. This is before the knees go. Matt Sweet right here. And this is my career mode. So, you know, what can I tell you? There's the step back from Matt Sweet. Come on, Sweet. Now listen, he notoriously pretty much says stuff like this. You know, Ma, I want those baked beans on top of the stove when I get home. I live in Dorchester. So he talks like a Good Will Hunting character. But here we go. Larry Bird with the roll versus roll against Dominic Wilkins. Can't get it. And here's Doc Rivers. Kicks it off to Barber. Michael Barber. Again, this kid really shifty. I think you'll see what I'm talking about. Doc Rivers. Right now, Danny Ainge muscling up against this kid Barber. Rolls off the screen. And here's the Willis. Kevin Willis. Larry Bird with the pass to Sweet. Matt Sweet. And if I was Johnny Most, I'd be like, and there he is, the rookie, the Dorchester Kid. They said he won a game against Larry over in Cambridge. Something like that. But I don't have the face swaps yet. I'm working on that, folks. I'm going to get the face swaps. Then I'll be able to be Johnny Most and be Dick Stockton. But right now I can give you the voices. Marv Albert. Here we go. Matt Sweet. This kid is definitely nasty. Kicks it off to Bird on the wing. Hits the jumper. Larry had a great night last week against the Denver Nuggets and Alex English. Something like that. Anyway, I'll do my best. But right now, it's very tempting for me to jump in as Sweet and get the sweet stroke of Stephen Curry. But we'll watch the shoulder shimmies. We'll watch the mouthpiece, maybe in the side of the face. We'll see what happens here. Oh, this is great bully ball by Kevin Willis. Look at that. That is really, really a great simulator here. Big ups to 2K. Big ups to basketballreference.com, where I get all this information. And, of course, the archives, Internet Archive. .org. And here we go. We don't do free throws, folks. So you may be wondering what the hell that means. Well, that means We move on 3 minutes every time a dead ball comes, and we just jump ahead. Celtics now ahead of this Hawks team. We've got the second squad in. That's Scott Wedman, Gerald Henderson, Cedric Cornbread Maxwell, Reggie Lewis in the game. Spud Webb. And I have some Spud Webb highlights. I'll have to get those cooking for you. That's pretty fun stuff. We got some slow basketball here. Bill Walton with his knees not giving out. Throws up a mid-ranger, can't get it. Tree Rollins with the board. Clint, Livingston. And Spud. Cliff Livingston, excuse me. Spud Webb. And here's Gerald Henderson. Great guard for a moment there in the early 80s for the Celtics. I think I'm missing Quinn Buckner. Missing a couple other people here. And there we go. Wedman kicks it out to Henderson. Henderson back to Wedman. Looking to create something. The Celtics, this second squad, that's okay. When I get back in, though, I will not be able to resist. I'm going to have to play as Matt Sweet or Larry Bird or Kevin McHale. I ran up a bunch of points as Kevin McHale the other night. And we have some great Celtics highlights. We have some Spud Webb highlights. Let's see. Rollins now facing up against Bill Walton, who he said before the game is washed up. Those are the words he used. If he meant in his head from too many Grateful Dead shows, he was probably right. And here's Cedric Maxwell. God bless Bill Walton, though. What a legend. What a hilarious, insane character he was. Spud Webb now bringing it up. Trying to cook, trying to get a dunk. Gerald Henderson closing out. Livingston to the basket. And you know what? Another dead ball. Livingston playing tough here. We're going to jump ahead our custom 3 minutes or the quarter. In this case, it'll be the quarter. Looks like the Hawks are hanging in there. It's nice to know they've stayed within range. But regardless, we get to see some media. And now, I'm going to tell you right now, here it is right here. This is just a little appetizer. Let's take a look at this. 1986 maybe? Anyway, that is Spud at 5'6", shocking Dominic Wilkins and company. Let's see. I've got plenty more stuff to show you guys, but I think I want to go back to some of these cornier commercials right here. Check out this one. This one is just too much.
I'm Ricky Mahorn, and I play basketball with taste. If you try to drive past me out, hey down there, you care to go for a Hungry Howie's pizza later?
Wow,
I'll
right?
pick you up after the game.
At Hungry Howie's, we make pizza with the finest toppings. Then for free, we'll add your choice of 7 delicious flavors to the crust for pizza with the edge in taste.
If you do things tastefully, people look up to you.
Get Hungry Howie's pizza with flavored crust and enjoy the edge in taste.
And that, I think, folks, takes us right back to this game. Now, let's see who's in this game here. And I'm in the game here. Matt Sweet. There's a rebound from Sweet. Kicks it out to Bird on the wing. Matt Sweet does not get his second attempt here from deep. I'm matched up against Dominic Wilkins. Not good. Wilkins was big. He was dangerous. All right, so I've got Ainge. I've got Bird. And so it's my job to run the offense. I will say, well, let's get Larry Bird open. Let's do it. Let's get Larry open. Let's work him off some screens. Larry with the awkward floater. Some pressure here. Celtics not really running a zone, but prone to team defense here.
Assist from Davis.
Larry with a quick head fake and drains his second now. So Celtics going to their bread and butter here. Basically just going to go to Larry. Tree Rollins on the mismatch. Danny Ainge. Larry. Goes to Ainge. So Matt Sweet pulls up. Matt Sweet. There he is, the Dorchester kid, averaging 23 points here. He's a local kid. He beat Larry Bird in a pickup game. That's what they said. And the truth is, the kid can shoot the lights out. He's from the future. There it is, the great backdoor. And here's McHale to pick up the garbage. He gets fouled. We do not do the free throws. We don't do them. McHale is furious with the call here, but it did go his way, so we should just calm down and understand that it's okay. Here we go. Matt Sweet. Gonna grab the ball here. 7-point margin. McHale. There's McHale on the roll with the finger roll. Can't get it. Kevin Willis. Great defense here. Well, Doc Rivers just blew by me like I was hot butter at a fucking Sunday picnic in Alabama or something. There it is, right there, the give and go. There it is, Robert Parrish. We go right to the chief. Oh no, that's the second time my guy went down right down the paint like it was nothing. Oh, there's an interior pass from Matt Sweet that does not work out. It was like a highly intelligent pass there. And here he is, Michael Barber. This kid is shifty. Goes right to the rack. And this is what I was telling you. He is a nasty bucket. He's as dangerous as Matt Sweet is. Kicks it to Larry. And they do want the ball in Larry's hands. Can they make something happen here? Sweet. Mid-ranger, McHale right there with the follow. Here we go. It was tipped, I believe. Throws to Ainge deep. Matt Sweet with the hustle play going end to end. Here it is. Oh, that's a bad play on my part. Danny Ainge had the easy layup. I spammed him for the three. He threw the ball out of bounds. Really embarrassing. I got ball hoggy. I was looking for numbers. That is going to not help the team play here for the Celtics. Quickly, Dominic Wilkins gets back right at us. Oh, quickly, another turnover from Matt Sweet. Man, when you go against the human highlight film, you got to pay the piper sometimes. There's the inside pass, and this time Parrish gets it done. And I believe that is going to be where we jump off here for a quick look at some media. Listen, I'm not going to blow through this half. I kind of like the tension here in this close game. So instead, though, I'm going to kick to some media. And I think here's a great highlight right here on a legendary player that we probably should have featured a minute ago. So let's check this out.
They needed to get somebody with Julius. So he needed a little bit of help.
This is the man. And he was on a mission.
We need one guy who's going to be there for 38, 40 minutes a night.
And they got the right man at the right time. A fella by the name of Moses Malone.
Oh, yeah.
And here comes Philly. Moses Malone drops it off the dock, who sends it up and in.
Forced the shot, didn't get it. Irving has the field beat. Let's Wilkins slide by.
Thinking about Moses, that's a dimension that I've never played with in a 12-year career.
Malone, he's there. He goes up, double pump scores, and he's fouled.
Well, he had nothing tonight against the Sonics in the Redux. But what are you going to do?
That's the same high lob play they use.
Andrew Toney. Boom.
Julius Irving fakes, hooks it off to Malone. He'll go up and power jam one. Moses Malone banks it home. Tough shot.
Maybe the best offensive rebounder in the history of the game.
Back Blackman down, takes him into the lane, goes up.
Such great touch around the basket, too.
I love the rebound. I love the offensive rebound because I think you put more pressure on another team when you offensive rebound. That's another easy way to score.
That's the way they're made up. Ivaroni misses outside, tipped in by Moses Malone.
Toward the baseline, fires the jumper, and no good. The rebound, Malone back up good. He's fouled. No good. Following tap, no good. Malone, finally, this will be the fifth foul.
He's averaging almost 16 rebounds a game. Now, he's the best offensive rebounder I've ever seen. Watch the speed.
Yeah. My goodness.
Yep. Oh, Malone on the follow. He's too far under and really hit the bottom of the rim going out.
Then he goes back up.
We got Moses. He always talked about going to work. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. That's one of his phrases, time to go to work.
And it comes from a guy like me that loves to win. You know, I like to win. I don't like to lose. I think when you work hard, you know, you get a much better feeling.
See if they take advantage of that matchup. Malone.
I'll tell you what, man, Moses Malone was fun to watch, man. Great personality. Terrific character to look up. But here we go. We're heading back to the Garden, where it looks as though the Celtics are in charge. So here we go. Charles Henderson. I think I'm going to switch up and be... Where am I? So, yeah. Matt Sweet is on the bench, which gives me an option here. And being a teammate of Matt Sweet's means I might as well play as, I don't know, Larry Bird. Oh! Scott Hastings with a big dunk over Larry. Larry believes no one's got anything for him. And, oh, he's incorrect on this one. Larry gets called for the frustration foul. It's his first. So, I'm telling you, this bench is very deep for both teams. I went way down the bench on basketballreference.com. So, let's see what happens here in this matchup. Scott Wedman's into the game. And let's see who's in the game here. Who's in this game? Scott Wedman, Eddie Pinckney, Reggie Lewis. I believe we will make the drastic decision to just go to the half. And this is a terrific moment to realize that we got ourselves a tie game at the half here. We might as well just, let's just do this stuff, man. Let's just take a quick look here at the two teams here. It is knotted up at 57. The shooting percentages are pretty accurate. Fast break, pretty accurate. Points in the paint, about the same. Bench points, the Hawks are at advantage here. When it comes to rebounding, I'd say it's almost dead even. This is a really well-matched game. And if we're going to take a look at it, we might as well give credit where credit's due. Larry Bird, 17 points here, leads his team with 12 attempts here. Scrappy play on the floor, hitting the mid-rangers, setting up his teammates, all the usual stuff that Larry Bird does. You see it right here, the stroke of Larry Legend. And then Matt Sweet, who's this kid? The Dorchester kid. I'm from the future. I got Steph Curry's DNA, and I'm from the friggin' future. He talks like an Irish criminal, but of course he's class act. The kid can really shoot the lights out, and he's got 11 points here. Now, if we look at it, Reggie Lewis, another 11 points off the bench, another 5 for Parrish, Mikhail, another 5. So it is a really tight game, anybody's game. I'm almost tempted to step out of this one. It sounds crazy, but that's what I want to do. I want to just watch for a minute, and here we go. We'll be back later. Let's watch and see if the Celtics can pull it off, guys. Catch you. And there is a wild shot from Matt Sweet. If I get frustrated, I'm immediately taken over. So here we go. Doc Rivers, known for his ability to cut strong to the hoop. No, I can't resist. I have to jump in, and I've got to adjust here because I think currently they've got me as Larry, but I'm Matt Sweet. Oh, there's a pickoff. Wilkins. This is this kid Mike Barber, like I told you. I'm going to break my golden rule. I'm going to let this kid Michael Barber shoot. I'm guessing, and again, he was spawned out of nowhere with these insane numbers. So let's take a look at this kid. Of course, he's absolutely silk. Again, this is AI creating a monster here. This kid's like as good as Devin Booker, and he's just a rookie from the 80s. So take that. There's the dish and Mikhail. Let's see if we can't try something weird here. Let's try this. So we're going to test these shooters. Oh. So there he is. Matt Sweet sets up, sets his feet. Matt Sweet. Alright, that's a little hole in the defense. We're doing like a little zone action, though it's technically illegal. Harris gets called for just running over Concacaf. So we're in a battle here. I think we're in no safe place here. This can go either way. The Hawks are definitely good competitors here. Danny Ainge. Now remember, Danny Ainge, I stole his position in the starting lineup. So, you gotta wonder about that. He's not happy about that. Okay, so we're kind of letting some things happen here. I don't know how I feel about this one. Oh, that ball squirted out. Like a rat running across the 2-star restaurant. So wow, quick timeout here. And you know what? We're gonna go straight to media. No, but before we go to media, let me just do this. I think this one's pretty goofy. Let's check this out.
I got an idea. What? First one to miss watches a winner eat 2 Big Macs. Hey, can I play? No. Over Grand Canyon, off your face, through the window, off the floor, nothing but net.
Watch this shot.
Hey, can I play? No!
Out the hatch, over the beach, through the window, off the scoreboard, nothing but net.
Please? Pretty please? No!
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
No. Larry, I'm hungry. What do you say I buy you a Big Mac?
I'll buy.
No, I'll buy.
Flavor Sue buys.
Okay. Around Saturn, through the dipper, nothing but net.
Guys, I can make that.
Well, there it is. That's our commercial break. We're back to this one. Here we are, back in the Garden. Matt Sweet, a couple of bad shots, a couple of turnovers. Really trying to make sure this team gets it together. Kicks it to Larry on the wing. Larry with the quick release. Can't get it. Right now they're going to live or die by this outside shot. Back to it, the one-on-one. Larry, Sweet gets called for the foul on that.
Third personal foul, second team foul.
And as a career mode here, I feel obligated to stay out of foul trouble. As a color commentator, I can say, bad call, ref. Michael Barber. I warned you about this kid. I literally let the computer figure out. Oh shit. Who should get the minutes, and they just let this guy go right in the starting lineup in front of Randy Whitman. So Atlanta trying to avenge the loss of the last one. He's going to pressure me right up front, huh? There's the pass. It's nasty. Matt Sweet. There it is. There it is. A little soft little layup there with the left hand. Matt Sweet cannot dunk. Okay? White man can't jump, apparently. In this case, it is sort of true. I think Stephen Curry certainly can dunk, and he's Stephen Curry's DNA. So, look at this scrappy play from McHale. Oh, the shove! That was a nasty shove there. Even though Kevin McHale looks like Frankenstein, the ref's going to let that happen. There it is. Oh! Sweet thought he could sneak underneath, but he got destroyed by the big guys. It's a different era in the 80s. That closing around the basket's a whole different game. Ainge doesn't like to give it up. There's definitely some jealousy there. That's the dish. That's it. Larry and Sweet working the two-man game. Larry and Matt Sweet working the two-man game. These guys is who's the better shooter? I couldn't tell you. Larry, I got 3 fouls. I can't do anything with that. When he goes to the basket, I gotta let him have that layup. I got 3 fouls here. Kicks it to Parrish down the paint. Kale having troubles down there in the block. This Boston Garden crowd is yelling. Woo! Temperature's hot. That's sweet. Gets burned by Doc Rivers there. Matt Sweet goes cold just when they need him. Dominic Wilkins with the highlight dunk over Larry Bird and Matt Sweet. I just got posterized by Dominic Wilkins. And even got there late, like a real dumbass. Look at that. Look at that. What are you going to do with that? Kicks it out to Ainge. Let's do some basketball here. Oh, that's a bad pass, Sweet. Sweet, the second-year player here, in on the defensive smash from the Celtics. And there he is, Michael Barber, the other player that could get Rookie of the Year here. Matt Sweet. I say rookie, but this is his second season. We lost last year to John Starks, the Knicks. We were eliminated. Fair and square. That is great defense here from the Celtics. Ainge in the open court. Matt Sweet sets his feet and drains it. Matt Sweet, look at that. He looks back at the bench. It's a timeout. Larry looks at his hand like he may have injured himself on that play. By the way, speaking of Larry Bird, jump ahead 3 minutes. And when we do that, it gives us a chance to check out more media. Now, I gotta tell you, right off, this is one of the ones I want to show you. Check this out. McHale scores 50.
Again, this game in the past has been traditionally a shootout. Went to overtime last year. Wayne Reichelt says no one was on the rim. They're going to give that one to Kevin McHale. Benson trying to answer. Robert rips down the rebound.
One of those nights where the rim is wide.
Kevin got it. DJ looking inside. Parrish trying to answer. McHale's got to no, yes. There's another outside jumper. In and out. McHale right spot.
Old
two.
Wednesday night in 1980 something.
Clear traffic too, wasn't it? McHale hits and a foul's going to go on Major Jones. So Kevin McHale has been the offensive force for Boston here. Up ahead to Ainge in the middle. McHale. Got it.
Danny Ainge not having good luck with Isaiah at all.
Here's McHale beating Jones down the floor.
Jones right with him, but they pass, a perfect pass right over his head. No way for Major to get at it.
DJ finds Kevin. First two for the afternoon.
It's the bad boy Pistons here.
31-28.
When you got it, you got it some nights, right?
Yes, and a foul. What a quarter Kevin McHale's having. Danny spins away from traffic. Short, tapped in McHale.
Lane Beer.
Offensive quarter.
Scotty Beer pretty good up
throwing the tantrum.
Can't hit the jumper. Bird the offensive board.
Pistons fans are out there. Give me a shout.
Isaiah has got Danny Ainge. Bird pops out. McHale short. McHale got it in a foul. Up to McHale in the break. Kevin, a runner, and that's goaltending.
And you know who was up over the rim, swatting it away? That guy right there, Vinnie Johnson. Come on, Vinnie.
Long and Thomas are the guards for the Pistons. Kevin still got the hot hand.
And that time Lambier had switched over to him, the bigger player, and he still scored.
Making no difference.
Celtics are going to stay with what got him here. 2 more. Boy, Benson is really leaning all over McHale. They find him, and he 2 taps and it's home.
It's a right-hand tap and a left-hand tap, and this is Kevin McHale day.
It certainly is. Chief McHale. 41 points for Kevin McHale.
He's having an offensive rebounding night that you dream about.
Now Wedman pops out. They go to McHale. 2.
Beautiful pass, and McHale knew he had Jordan out of position, wheels right away.
Harris clears. Way up ahead. Picked off by Lambier. Buckner. Tapped by McHale. They go to McHale. Back to Bird. Back to Kevin. Got it. 49 for McHale. DJ's got it. Up to Kevin. Goes to the hoop. Blocked. Back to Kevin.
Look at Larry give it back to him. He knows he's got the points. He had the shot too. He just gave it to McHale.
Dennis Johnson goes to the bench. DJ had
Look at Larry trying to get him more points.
McHale got it.
That's the generous atmosphere of the Celtics at that era.
54 for McHale. And Kevin McHale's coming out.
Needless to say, Mike, I don't think the Pistons still have found an answer to Kevin McHale.
And if I'm not mistaken, it was only a couple of weeks later, Larry decided to break the record himself. So here we go. Now watch, let's just see who we are, who's on the floor, etc. so forth. Seasting, everyone's out of the game that I am interested in at the moment, so we'll just kind of zip ahead. And at this point, Atlanta with the lead. Matt Sweet's back in the game. So here we go. We trail by 3 in the Boston Garden. Atlanta, a formidable opponent, one of our rivals during the era. There it is. And 1. Concac, and a little thread in the needle from Matt Sweet.
First team foul at the line.
Crowd calling for it. The crowd called for it. Matt Sweet is known as a sharpshooter now, and he's on fire. He's got Ainge. There's the big block. Let me get Larry involved. Oh, Larry gets rejected by Dominic Wilkins. Look at Wilkins with the big smile. Hey! Human highlight film. Show some respect. Put some respect on his name. Legend. Anthony Evans, shame on you. Crowd feeling it. Oh, there's the Steph Curry going to sleep. Going to sleep. Ooh, it's so fun to have this Steph Curry stroke. Spud Webb taking it to the basket, trying to school me up. Can't get it. It's the break. Ahead to Bird, who can't lay it down. Dominic Wilkins and he are battling toe-to-toe here tonight. I'm up against Dominic Wilkins. I need the switch. There it is. There it is. There it is. There's the switch. Back to Spud Webb. I can handle Spud Webb. He's 5'6". I look tall next to Spud Webb. All right, good shot clock here. Down to 3. Michael Barber. I told you, Michael Barber's that terrifying rookie of the year level shit. Look at this pass. Oh. Spud Webb. Drains.
Spud Webb. 3 points.
All right. I see. Look at Larry. That's the screen. Larry's got room. Crowd calls out for it. Cannot get the shot and fall. So Spud just hit a 3. Wow, Spud splits our double team. Or switch, I should say. Just kind of exploits that easy. Nice. That is terrific, and I gotta say, 7 minutes left. We are in a deadlock with this team. All right, but let's check it out. Let's really get into this, right? This is one of my favorite old retro commercials for the 80s. Bear with me for the nostalgic tone. Great little classic commercial of the era. 1980s Redux. Matt Sweet's got a bunch of points tonight. The Celtics are in this one. We can catch this one from Atlanta. Let's see what happens. Sorry for no Lakers tonight. Sorry for no Pistons tonight. We got to see the Bucks, the Jazz, the 76ers. But there's more coming, guys. The 1980s Redux. Drink them, smoke them, chill out. Remember the 80s classic commercials. I got more coming. And 1980s NBA. It's a Dr. Pepper just to celebrate the era.
America's game.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
That's right. We created this game, guys. So let's get back to it. Let's see what we can get going here. Let's check it out. I believe we're in a nice deadlock with this team. Let's also take a look here and see who's in the game. Sweet, Lewis, Bird, Mikhail Parrish. Now watch. Right now, Reggie Lewis is on the bench, coming off the bench. Larry down low. That's what we want. I believe Larry's a bucket down in that paint. So we're going to suddenly trap. They handled it. We think there's a vulnerability there. So the Celtics come up with a small lead here. There's Big Chief. Robert Parrish, another nice assist from Sweets. Finishes it off. There's the old rim cam there. Ooh, John Concac with the big dunk. There's a chance to go back at Concac if you'd like. Ooh, Matt Sweet tries one, a wild shot there, a little undisciplined. Casey Jones off the bench, not happy. Levingston with a big dunk here. Matt Sweet looks dejected. Dear mother, shit went south. It was like when I used to steal cars down in Dorchester. I felt my whole fucking life just squeezing in on me like the cops stepping on my fucking neck in the alleyway. But you know what? I'm playing for the Celtics, so how bad could it be? And here we go. Instead of 4 minutes, we'll just do a little taste. Nope. Free throws do not happen. It'll cost you another minute. Here we go. Celtics in charge. Up by 7. Reggie Lewis in the game. Let's take a look here. It is Henderson, Lewis, Bird. I think we're going to just go ahead and... we got to get Matt Sweet back in the game. And Walton can stay, but you know what? Even better than Walton. Let's put Eddie Pinckney in the game. You know what I mean? Be democratic. Let a couple of people try something. Oh, that's a bad pass from Henderson. Kick it up to Larry. Larry gets the N1. And this may be the Celtics putting this one away tonight.
That is his 5th personal foul. At the line.
While we don't usually do free throws, we'll let Larry get his N1. He is a legend. 10-point margin here. Celtics going to settle back. Matt Sweet is in the game up against Spud Webb out here on the wing. Michael Barber, a chance for him to shine. Barber with a head fake. Oh. Kevin Willis with an absolutely sensational play here. Matt Sweet, dear Ma, I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. You know, Larry's kind of the star. All right, so let's check it out. I am a little curious. I think we jump ahead just gently. I think this one is well over. I do believe so. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, nice margin here. Despite some identity crisis issues here, Matt Sweet, the Dorchester kid, Steph Curry's DNA with terrific performance here, finishing around the basket with the left hand. The stroke was there. I had some sort of nervous breakdown in the middle of the game, you know, a lot of pressure. Fucking media crawling up my ass. Meanwhile, Larry's a fucking gentleman. Fucking funny as shit in the locker room. But I caught on fire. And there it is. 31 points, 11 of 21. 7 of 9 from threes. Larry Bird with 24, 14, 8. Terrific game from Larry. Oh yeah, Larry from deep with that shot right over the head like that. Here's another board. Hits from deep. Tough shot against his rival Dominic Wilkins. And let's see, Reggie Lewis, 23 points off the bench. McHale, another 16. Absolutely terrific, Kevin McHale. Tipping around the basket just the way he did in real life. He got all the stats tweaked up perfectly, thanks to the complexity of the game engine here. And then Robert Parrish, another double-double, was able to sit down some of that later game and let Bill Walton and Eddie Pinckney take it from there, as he had a nice steady game here from Robert Parrish. 13-10. If we really give respect there, Spud Webb, 21 points. Great performance here from Spud Webb. But Michael Barber, the rookie. Devin Booker type touch, closing around the basket. defensive effort, this kid is going to be someone we want to keep our eye on moving forward. Doc Rivers dropped 14, Kevin Wilson another 14. And if I could say it, it sure looks like this stream may be done here, guys. And with that said, I want to thank you for watching the 1980s Redux. Now, I couldn't tell you who the next games are. I kind of look at it. But let's, if we do look at it, it looks like Celtics will be facing the Bucks. And if we really keep it real, there's a couple other good ones here. Nets and the Bulls looks good. Mavericks, Nuggets also looks good. So maybe we start with the Bucks and the Celtics. Maybe the Trailblazers face the Cavaliers. Mark Price in the opener. Either way, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. Another great stream. Thanks if you're watching on Twitch. Cheers, guys.